Ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha. Earlier today, Valve announced that their work in regards to the newly revamped Steam Curator system is now entering the beta test phase in preparation for a full rollout within the next month or two. In this updated system, Valve is concentrating on three specific benefits. The first is in relation to how this benefits the players. In the statement released by Alden Kroll, Valve outlines those benefits, stating, "Recommendations provided by Steam Curators can already appear in the main featured spot on your Steam homepage as well as in a dedicated space on your homepage. We're building on this so that recommendations by curators you follow will also show up at the top of tag and genre pages. This means as you explore, say, the free-to-play page, you'll see recommendations from your curators for free-to-play games. If you're browsing RPG games, you'll see RPG games featured from curators you follow, and so forth. Many curators create videos to accompany their reviews, so we'll now start embedding those videos in a few places alongside the curation. This means that when you click through a recommendation or when you browse a curator's page on Steam, you'll be able to watch their videos in line. We also know that some curators will review games within certain themes, genres, or franchises, so we're adding a new feature for curators to create lists of games they reviewed that go together. Those can be used to create lists such as Best Couch Co-op Games, games with amazing workshop support, games by my favorite designer, 10 games to play while you wait for Witcher 4, or any other set of interesting ways to organize groups of games. And if you're looking to find new curators that share your tastes or offer unique information about particular kinds of games, you can explore the Recommended Curators or Top Curators lists. We're fine-tuning the Recommended Curators section to more accurately suggest curators who recommend games like those you've been playing. This will help out a good number of players that don't feel they want to run the risk of running afoul of an asset flip, or if they want more of a guarantee that the game fits the style, genre, and quality that they are looking for. And while these benefit the player most of all, there are benefits to content creators like myself and also to game developers as well. The second benefit listed is focused on the curators themselves, in which Kroll listed the following changes. As we mentioned above, curators that produce videos as part of their reviews will see those videos embedded right next to their review in Steam. If you're a curator who's already doing work to create content elsewhere, we want you to be able to use that work in your Steam curation. This means a few of the most popular video formats such as YouTube, nicovideo.jp, yoku.com, and bilibili.com will appear right in Steam where players can easily watch them. Curators will be able to customize and brand their home on Steam by selecting games, lists, and tags to feature and by uploading a personalized background. We all know that graphs solve everything, so yes, we're adding more of them. In particular, curators will be able to see how their reviews impact their followers' behavior in the Steam store. We're helping to connect developers with curators that are most likely to have relevant audiences of followers for the developer's game. More on this below. And as I said, this will be a help to content creators like myself and many other critics to be able to direct people both to their content and towards games worth purchasing. And while Valve steadfastly refuses to perform any self-curation whatsoever, this will be a required step in order to ensure that Steam doesn't turn into a complete dumpster fire. This system also promises a little something for developers, which will be especially helpful in being able to vet potential critics or Let's Players in order to also help ensure that scammers will have a more difficult time duping new developers and make sure that fewer keys make it into the hands of bad actors with the new Curator Connect. This will also again help smaller content creators to be able to more easily obtain keys and prove their legitimacy. Kroll says the following in regards to developers. With Curator Connect, developers can search for appropriate curators and then send a copy of their game directly through Steam. We've added a number of tools for finding relevant curators and for identifying the forms of social impact that curator may have. To start with, developers will be able to search the listings of Steam curators, narrowing results by name, OS, language, or tags that the curator indicates they focus on. In the results, developers will be able to see a snapshot of each curator, including follower counts and any linked social media accounts such as YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which can help verify that the curator is truly who they claim to be. The developer can then build a list of the curators they wish to send their game to, include a message describing their game, and hit send. Curators can then browse a list of games that have been sent to them and can choose to accept or decline as they wish. Accepted games are added to that curator's Steam library to play and review. No need to mess with keys or email. Now, right now, Valve is testing this system with a closed beta and a few dozen Steam Curators, of which, no, I am most certainly not one of them. But I would imagine that, given Valve's conversations in the past with Total Biscuit and Jim Sterling, that either one or both of them will have been granted access, so you might want to keep an eye open to see if either of them post any content in regard to this system. And while this system will be a dramatic improvement, please bear in mind that it will be by no means perfect. And we have already been seeing in recent months more and more scammers begin making use of the Steam curation system in conjunction with bot farms who trade CSGO crates, CSGO crate keys, real money or numbers of keys for the games in question for fake reviews. They then take the majority of the keys obtained in order to sell on the gray market or to feed their Steam trading card bot farms. So it would seem that Valve is still, at best, 2 steps behind these bad actors and scam artists, but regardless, this is still a titanic improvement over what was there previously. But as always, please do let me know what you think about all of this down in the comments below. And if you would like to follow my Steam Curator page, there is a link that I put in the description of every video. Don't forget to make use of it if you would like an easier way to see if I have already rendered an opinion on a game that I haven't actually posted a video review on that you might be considering purchasing. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha, and I'll see you next time.